Hello everybody, my name is Shaylin, aka the Buff Vegan Blondie, and this is Amethyst, my sleepy kitten who I just woke up from a nap, so she's not too happy right now. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make 3 super simple, super cute DIYs for Halloween decor from the Dollar Tree. So stay tuned and keep watching if you want to learn how I made these adorable decorations.
What we'll need to make our poison jars are 4 glass jars, some hot glue, some filling for our jars. I got eyeballs, skulls, glow-in-the-dark rats, some stickers, paint brushes, and your labels printed out. So I'm going to start by painting the top of the lid for my glowing rats jar, and I'm going to saturate it in black paint. I'm going to set it over to dry and start making my label. So I'm going to cut out the glowing rats in the shape that I want it, and I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue that onto my jar. Next, I'm taking this purple glitter that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to paint that over the label and surrounding it. So I'm going to pick up my first rat, and I'm going to go ahead and glue him to the bottom of my jar. I'm going to take my second rat and glue him to the side of my jar, and my third rat and glue him to the other side of the jar. My super glue and my hot glue didn't end up holding the rats, and they ended up falling, and I'd already super glued the lid down, so I just left them as rats in the jar. But if you can get them to stick, I think they'll be more visible. Next, I wanted to make a little platform for my rat on the top, so I just cut out a scrap of paper and painted it black. I then put my dried black lid back on top and put my fourth rat on top of the platform on top of the lid. Here I'm taking my hot glue and I'm just dripping it around the sides of the jar. I wanted to give it a more creepy appearance, and I think the hot glue blends in with the glow-in-the-dark rats really well. My jar needed a little pizzazz, so I went ahead and added some of this black sparkly ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree and super glued it along the bottom. And that is it for the first poison jar of glowing rats. Next, I'm going to go ahead with this circular jar and do my head of humans. So I just super glued my label on there and popped all of the skulls inside. They all fit in this one. I then put the lid on and I started to paint the bone at the top. When you paint the bone at the top of this jar, you can see it through the rest of the little, I don't know how you would say it, you can see it through the rest of this little like popped up area on the top, so you can see it no matter what angle you're looking at it. It'll show later in the video what I'm talking about. And then I just went ahead and added some orange ribbon. Then I went ahead and added this furry tarantula, and I started to make a web. So I just took those tiny little strands of hot glue that are normally so annoying and a pain in the butt, and I tried to create them as best I could by just taking the hot glue gun ever so slightly from one end of the jar to the end of the spider, and I just did that in every which direction a couple of times until I was satisfied with my web. I probably could have left my jar just the way it was like that, but I felt it needed some more bones, so I just went ahead and painted those along the top of the lid. kind of hard to paint on the glass, so you want to make sure that you get enough paint and you're just coating each of whatever it is you are painting. And that is it for my Heads of Humans poison jar. Next we're going to go in with the red eyes. So I went ahead and got a salt shaker. Originally I thought that I was going to have whatever I was putting in there to be like a shaker to shake it out. But I ended up covering the lid with glitter, but that would work too. I'm putting this green mesh on the inside to look like slime, and then I'm just popping in these red eyeballs I got from the Dollar Tree in any which way. I then went ahead and took my red paint as sort of like a glue, also to add a little bit more color underneath the red glitter, and I coated the top of the shaker lid, and then you'll see in a second I just dipped it in the glitter and swirled it around, and then I set that off to dry while I did my next jar. I then took some red paint across my fingers and just smudged it along the label. So for our fourth and final jar, I wanted to add some fun, typical Halloween colors. So I just got these little fillers, these black and orange sparkle fillers, and I put them in there and came up with the name Halloween Hoppers. I wanted to make this kind of like a mini little circus tent, so I just popped the balls in there and then hot glued them around the lid in a circular manner to add that pop of color and the little like circus vibe. I went along the bottom of the top of the lid doing the same pattern, black, orange, but I went with the bigger ones for the second layer. And then I took my black and orange sparkly ribbon, and I only ended up using the black ribbon, and I put that along the bottom of the label, and then I just took this boo sticker and a ghost sticker and stuck them to the bottom and the top of both sides of the label. And that is it for the Halloween hoppers and the final poison jar. Next we're going to make our Cream and Screams coffee sign. So I just used one of these Halloween signs that the Dollar Tree had, and you're gonna need some paint, some stickers, and some stuff to decorate your sign. I used these window sticks from Lowe's and they worked out just fine. So I'm gonna flip this adorable sign over and cover it in white paint after I take out the handle. Save the handle because we're gonna be using that for the next craft. So you're just gonna coat the back of this with as many coats of white paint as you would like. I like mine super opaque, so it took about 5 or 6 coats to get it to the desired consistency that I wanted it at. So while that's drying, you're gonna go ahead and get ready for the next craft. I used this plastic rat that I got at the Dollar Tree. You're gonna need some super glue, some stickers. I got this black plate at the Dollar Tree as well, and the little handle from the previous craft. So you're gonna take the little handle and tie it around your little rat's neck for his collar. You're also gonna need a printout of his name so you can use it as a label on his collar. So once I have it tied, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the ends off of the handle. And then I'm gonna go ahead and super glue his name tag to his collar. Originally I wanted to use the pumpkin sticker, but it was just way too big and would have covered the whole bow, so I just used the label by itself. I then took my super glue and glued his little feet to the bottom of the plate. This I had the most difficulty with because he's propped up at an angle, so it was very hard to keep him to stick, so I'd recommend putting something heavy on top and keeping it there until the glue dries. Next I'm going to take my plastic bugs and I'm going to go ahead and super glue them along the outside of the plate as if they were trying to run off of the plate. And that's it for this guy. It's literally that simple. I went ahead and took some cookie cutters and cut out these shapes in the Daya vegan cheese and served it with some crackers. This makes a really cute Halloween plate for a party, and it's not super easily washable, so I would just stick to these simple treats, putting on it, or maybe some wrap stuff. If you're gonna wash it off, I would just use a disinfectant wipe and a little bit of water and maybe do it the best you can without messing with any of the glue. But I think it's a super cute idea and it looks great for any type of Halloween party or decor. So once your sign has dried, you're going to go ahead and paint a little coffee cup on the side there. And I just took some cotton filler and put some Mod Podge on there and then sprinkled some black glitter on top. I wanted to make it look like it was whipped cream with sprinkles, and then I just hot glued that to the top of my painted cup. And then went ahead and drew a little label across my cup and put this black sparkly spider sticker there in the middle. And then started to paint on my letters, cream and screams, and I just kind of made up this creepy font in my head and went from there. Then I took my little window stickers. I thought I was gonna have to super glue these on, but they actually stuck by themselves just fine. And I didn't like those jagged edges at the end, so I just took this black ribbon and covered them the best I could. I also took some little boo stickers and stuck that on the whipped cream. This is a super cute Halloween addition to any kitchen, and almost everybody has a cup of coffee in the morning, so it's just a cute little Halloween decoration to put next to your coffee machine.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these super easy and cheap DIY Halloween decor from the Dollar Tree. We have two little kitchen items, and I love the little collar on the rat. It just absolutely makes him. I love how these all turned out. They're super cute, they're kid friendly, but they're still enough to give you a little fright for Halloween. So I hope you all have a spooktacular Halloween, and I will see you all in my next video.